The moment where I knew it was going to be my car was about 10 steps towards 2 double glass doors, seeing the car parked outside in the driveway under a deck with lamps in it. I looked at that car, I loved the lines, I said, yes, that's my car. My wife and I bought it 34 years ago. I was looking for a nice exotic car because we came from South America where we had lived and I didn't have a car down there. And the one that I found that I liked was the Maserati Ghibli. Just at that time, the price was a little too high. The guy I bought it from, he took it to Cayuga Raceway and actually did racing with it on the straight line. And he didn't really know how to look after a car like that either, so I think he abused her a bit. So one day I was driving on Eglinton in Toronto and I saw a Rover drive by and I saw the colour and I said, that's the colour we want. So I made a U-turn and I went after the guy, finally got him to stop and I asked him what colour his Rover was and he said it was a Richelieu red. So we started out with this colour, Richelieu red, we added more blue and we ended up with the colour that we have now. So it's a homemade colour. It's a 5.4 litre engine, all aluminum. It has 4 twin carburetors, Weber, and the power is somewhere above 300 horsepower, but Aston Martin always says that it's enough. At that time, Aston Martin had the policy that one engine was built by one man. And the man that built the engine on this one here was actually a gentleman by the name of Fred Waters. When my wife and I actually went to Newport Pagnell in England, we met Fred Waters who came out for a beer. So he actually remembered the car. It's a big car on the inside, it's got brutal power, it's a heavy car, it is heavy to steer, but it's just perfect for me. And they pull, like you step into them, they move. Yeah, we christened this Aston Martin Restyled. Restyled means little horse go. It's a children's story that I read when I was a little boy in Europe. It goes out in the world and it loses a wheel and it breaks the tail off and it needs repairs. And I figured that was just about the right thing for an Aston Martin that's 40 years old. So one thing that people need to know about Aston Martins, especially vintage Aston Martins, you never really own them. You're just a custodian for the next generation. These cars are cars for life.